know you dropped a bomb on me.
Hey guys, Bray here from TGS with another GTA San Andreas Throwback playthrough live stream. Overall it's number 22, but it is part 2 of number 22, so we're just continuing on where we last left off. But it's a separate live stream. Basically, for those who missed it, in the last stream we did about 2 hours. We unlocked the full 1,000 gamer score in this game. Show you guys real quick. Full 1K, so fully complete. We also completed most of the remaining side content. I believe we have about 3 side missions to complete, and that's it for the entire game. On top of that, the purpose of this session now for the next 2 hours is to try and cover as many of those as we can. On top of that, our goal was to do a bus tour, a train tour, and a plane tour of the map. Oh, this is still here. But that is the overall plan for it. Maybe we'll start with a burglary mission because the damn van's right here. We already did one. But I want a second chance as it was pretty close to the end of the time period that you can do it. And we're pretty close to the time period you can start, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So like a minute away from the time period. So let's do the burglary mission in Los Santos again. I'm going to start driving where I want to do it now. And then once we're done that, we'll go ahead. We're going to head down. We're going to do the bus tour video. And then we're going to move into the train tour and then the flight tour, or whichever way we do it. I want to knock out all 3 tours, and then we'll hop into any remaining time will be used to mop up any of the few side missions we have to do. Otherwise, just thinking that would be it for this session. We have 2 other sessions planned this week for San Andreas, where we're going to cover the police, cop role playing, and then we'll go ahead and also do a cheat madness and mop up stream as well. So that's the plan for the game. Of course, this guy just turns left across the lanes. I don't know what's up with that system. Either way, that pretty much covers it. So, plan for the game, usual intro, schedule, and hop in is my goal. I want to keep it much shorter than the stream earlier. But yeah, plan for this session, do the 3 bus tours and mop up any side content we can. This is my second burglary mission. They're pretty much unlimited, so I just want to only do like 2 or 3. We're going to do this now, and that might be the last one for all I care. Maybe we'll rob a few homes, see how much money we get, and then move on. But, complete the main game, most of the side content. Like I said, 3 side missions to go, plus the tour videos, plus the cop patrol, plus the cheat code madness, plus anything else we end up adding in, and that'll all be covered between today and Saturday. So plan for this session, like I said, 3 tours plus extra content. Later's police patrol, anything we don't get done now we can do later, and then on Saturday is cheat codes with anything that rolls over into that. Sorry if I'm being repetitive, just trying to juggle the plan for it. There's just so much we're trying to do. None of these were open. We'll go back to this side. I should have looked on this side.
Did you think I was fake?
Yeah, we're pretty close to done. I'm looking forward to playing GTA 4, and that's it for this game once we get to that. As per the schedule, we'll get into that in a second, but before I do, would appreciate if you like and sub. You can go to our website, thegamersociety.com. We got 2 full Schedule Store t-shirts available, and 2 clubs on Xbox, the Gamers Society Fan Club, TJ Screenshot Club. We also have Patreon membership, Superchat, all our social description, as well as a link if you're looking to buy the game. Before I do this mission, I figured I'd pause to cover the schedule, just so I'm not trying to do the schedule while we're sneaking around, trying not to get caught. Moving on to the schedule, we got this now. We're going to play this again tonight. So like I said, the tour is now, then tonight at 10:15 to 12, we'll do the police plus anything extra that we can cover. Moving into tomorrow, we got Ghost Recon Breakpoint from 1:30 to 3:30 to 4 to 6. The goal is to try and complete the raid if we can. If we can't get 4 people to do the raid, we'll just have to go ahead and complete the remaining side missions. I think we got about like 5 or so side missions to complete in that game before that game's complete, main mission, side mission wise. as well as DLC. And that game, I'm hoping tomorrow to finish out so we can put it on the shelf with GTA San Andreas. But moving on to Friday night, 10:30 to 12:30, 1 to 3, Flex Spots 1 and 2. Warzone and Dead by Daylight, respectively. On Saturday, we're doing 8 to 10, possibly the final San Andreas stream. On Saturday, then at 10:30, Flex Spot number 3, Xxii Royale. 1 a.m. stream, Flex Spot number 4, GTA 5 Online. And then on Sunday, we're going to hold Super Mario Bros. 2 NES Classic around 1:30. That covers that.
These Edgars were made for the catwalk. Oh, where's my limo?
Of course, they were just like awake inside the house. I said that can happen, so I'm not surprised it finally did.
What exactly are you grabbing at?
Was she in the room when I went in here? The game glitched. Oh my god. Look, I'm stuck here. I canceled the burglary mission. This is the second time I'm doing a burglary mission and it bugs out and it like puts me into a wall and I can't do anything. WTF, yo. That might just be, you know, the last straw for these burglary missions. They broke twice on me. This is really not worth the time. I think I'm just going to load my save since we can't do anything else at this point. Like, I literally have no controls. He's just stuck here. He won't do anything other than walk into the wall. So, come on, game. I really wanted to beat that mission. We're right here, but I don't think the vehicle is going to be outside anymore because we loaded a save. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with our video. If we ever have time, like I said, we might have a lot of free time. I don't know. It depends how long. If the tour videos, like this will be a 2-hour session about. The tour videos take an hour and a half total, you know. You get the idea. It's going to be a lot quicker. You'll have a lot more free time, etc., etc. So my goal is actually to go down to Los Santos and get a bus, and we're going to start the bus tour video now, right off the bat. I'm literally just going to drive a bus around the map, you know, go down the strip. I might do some, like, you know, back neighborhoods, but I don't think we need to do too much in the back neighborhoods, to be honest. I was going to do a pretty thorough one, but there's a lot of cool neighborhoods. Like, we can spend a little bit more time in the places that have more stuff to offer. Like, we definitely got to go down the strip, you know, go around the big loop highway around it. Yeah, maybe hop off and do like a few back streets, but otherwise the desert, we'll have to do a few swerve arounds, take a bunch of different roads, north, south, east, west. It's definitely not the way I want. I was actually planning to go to the airport, but I think we're just going to drive down there. Bus tour, then we can do the train tour after that, because the train, we can end the bus tour near a train station, like end it back at the Los Santos train station or something. And then it's basically just doing a big loop on the bus, but it's going to include a lot more than just cruising the highways around the map. That's why I'm thinking like an hour video. But the train tour will take like 10-15 minutes, same with the plane tour. If we have the extra time, like 20-30 minutes, we can absolutely get more stuff done. Whether we try another burglary attempt, which I don't know, or do one of the other 3 things we gotta do. One of them is actually the valet missions you get to have in the hotel, so I absolutely want to do that. It's just park the cars, park like 3 cars in 2 minutes, park 4 cars in 2 minutes, 5, whatever, 3, 4, 5 levels, whatever. So Right now I'm just driving to get a bus. I know the buses are down by the airport in this game, so we're going to drive down there and check. I'm going to kind of just wing the video. We're just going to cruise around and kind of wing it, look around. What we need to do is go down to the airport, down by the airport, and we'll find some buses. See how long it didn't take that long to reach here, you know, 5 minutes max. As for the cop video, even if I do like 15 minutes per region, it'd only be like 75 minutes, so we still have some free time tonight as well. I suspect up to a half-hour free time this session, next session, and then on Saturday, an hour plus, because cheat code is fun, but you know, 30 to an hour of cheat codes, I'll probably be done with it. Maybe even less, you know, 30 to 45 minutes. Mess around with it, we'll fly some car around the map, you know, do a bunch of dumb stuff. So this road right here, I'm pretty sure is the road where we're gonna find some buses.
You gonna have to apologize for that shit.
They drive down this road. Once we get a bus, we can head out and try and do the tour video. I'm just driving to see if we can get a bus to pop up.
You wanna get bust on?
Sometimes it can be a pain to pop up, but we'll see if we can get one to show up. Voice City, we had to hunt one down as well. I forget if we just waited at a bus stop and eventually came or what. This game, I've seen videos of where to get buses. They seem to be in this region. This one. Just posting up for a second to see if anything changes. If we don't find a bus soon, we'll have to check an alternative location for buses. I don't want to spend forever here. But I really want to start our video on Grove Street for obvious reasons. Can I get out? Hello? Or I'm dead. This game's literally not letting me get out of the car. So sorry about that. I hit the Y, aka triangle, whichever controller you're using, like 10 times. He just stayed in the car and died.
Hey, it's just a bike.
We're gonna hopefully find a bus soon, because we can't do a bus tour without a bus. If we don't find a bus soon, I might just hop to the train tour and go to the train station and record that first. I mean, I don't want to waste time. Otherwise, we're just gonna lose too much time. I'll go run by the airport like one more time. If I don't see a bus, eventually I'm out. I'm talking about doing the plane tour in the Hydra, but I feel like it's too fast. I feel like the Mamatis might be better because it's slower. It's more reasonably, speeded. wise, we'll actually get to enjoy the view.
Come on now, move. Not big, huh?
It's gotta be a bus, man. Somewhere.
Here, damn it.
It's crazy. There's not one bus around here, but they're supposed to spawn down here. These like streets here and like the main road over there. The ones that are projecting buses.
Come on, buddy, I got you.
There should be buses down here somewhere. In there. I'm sorry, officer, I'm sorry.
He's sneaking up my car.
Here it is. All I gotta do is lose the cops at this point, and we'll be good.
I hate going back to the laundromat.
We're definitely gonna do like a third person tour, I think. Alright, so we gotta get to Grove Street to start this tour video. And we're pretty dang close as well. So I'm gonna be very careful, like we don't wanna crash at all. We need this car to be as mint condition as possible. Is this guy for real? He's like dead stopped in the middle of the road and then starts moving once I get close.
You hit me, fool!
These people are assholes, man. Dude just flies into me. I'm blatantly out sticking out. It's pretty much what they say in the game. Driving around this area is going to be ridiculous. These tight little roads. I slammed the brakes and damn vehicle barely stopped. Gotta watch our speed in this thing, it doesn't stop on the dime. Do you really have a broken door? I'm just gonna make it blend with the video. It's more funny with the... I like to have these buses like mint condition, but it's like dented on the side. Why don't the doors close? Like, why is the door open? Oh. We're gonna do a video now, guys, so wish me luck. Here we go. TGS presents Grand Theft Auto San Andreas bus tour video. Perfectly being interrupted by a cell phone call.
Come on.
So we're gonna hang up on her, but we'll go ahead and restart that intro. Of course, the game has a phone call coming that second, out of all times. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, Barry here from TGS with a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas bus tour video. Gonna be driving a Bikini Line Coach Company bus right here, as you can see, parked on Grove Street, where it all started. I've officially basically completed my full playthrough of the game. and decided it's time for the bus tour. I got this nice fancy bus, some dents included, as well as a kind of broken door over here. Unfortunately, people don't drive too well around Los Santos, so I got a little bit banged up doing the like 5-block drive back here. But let's go ahead and hop inside. Not sure what they're doing around my my bus. They might have been thinking of stealing it. Not too sure. But either way, we're going to go ahead and go around the entire map, showcasing this game's map, kind of like what I did for 3, Vice City, Watch Dogs 2, and so forth. We're going to start on Grove Street, and we're going to kind of work our way a little bit over this way, and kind of work our way south, and come up this side road right here, going by the beach. I'll most likely start using markers when need be, but we're going to drive up here. I'm not going to involve in this. This is not part of the video, but we're going to go across the top here, follow this, and then re-enter the region, kind of work our way around the city, showing, different roads and stuff. I won't spend too much time around the, the areas that look, you can see this whole neighborhood in like a few blocks, etc., etc. I'm not going to, drive up and down every road. So we're going to go, a little bit less around this region, a little bit more around downtown, the beach, up in the hills. We're also going to venture out through the mountain region, take one of these roads here, or the highway, go past Mount Chiliad, and up into the next city. Up here, obviously there's a bunch of cool places to see. We're going to come up through Ocean's Flats. We're going to go ahead and basically go through all of downtown right here, and eventually work our way across the fake Golden Gate Bridge, the Gant Bridge, up into what's called Bayside. But San Fierro is obviously this entire region here. And then you're going to go ahead and we're going to hop out here. We'll probably drive to this small town, then break our way south, I think. Targeting each of these towns along the way. Eventually getting through the desert into Las Venturas, where we're going to check out the strip and take a cruise around the different parts of town. From there, we'll go ahead and end the trip, I think, back in Los Santos. And that'll be it for the bus tour video. Not sure how long it'll take, but we're going to get started. We're going to be doing it in third person. The first person in this game is, first person in the sense there's no cockpit view or anything like that, like Watch Dogs 2. Our internal view is this right here. Much rather just do a far distance bus tour in this method here. So starting out, we're going to leave Grove Street, start heading south as I mentioned.
Get a move along.
I'm not so much going to follow laws in this video, just due to the fact the map is so massive. By the time we would actually, follow traffic laws, it'd take absolutely forever like I did in Watch Dogs 2. But I will go reasonably, speed. I will slow down. Around here, just typical neighborhood. Got the train tracks to our right there. We're getting down more into the industrial portion of the map. So we're going to go ahead and bypass these guys just so we don't sit around too long, because otherwise the video will be, 10 times longer than it needs to be. We're kind of just going to cruise around and look around, so I'm going to pull over right here just to show you guys this region of the map. As you guys can see, it's very industrial. There's the highway right there that leads around the airport, where we're going to start our our plane tour video, which is separate. But just like GTA 5, the southern portion is covered in an industrial zone. Docks, plants, all that kind of stuff. I figured we would go down here, at least cross over here, because then we can wrap around. And that person was trying to be out just like me. Wrap around this way. And all we gotta do is head back over.
You put that on the hood, homie.
Man, don't be honking at me, my bumper's hanging up. It's a lot rougher to drive in this city than it was in Vice City or 3 for those tours. Those streets were tight, so I had to deal with tight turns and stuff. But in this game, everyone drives, insanely, so we just gotta watch out for that. But we're gonna work our way back up now. If our bus gets damaged to a point, make sure to stop another bus, hop on over. GTA 3, I think we had to get like a new bus like 3 or 4 times because the enemies keep shooting you while you're trying to tour the map. Might have killed someone there, but they're taking way too long. This is not an extremely important part of the tour. Downtown's much better. Oh god. Killed that dude, and then I'm scared to pull down traffic. So we're gonna work our way around to the beach, which is definitely a worthy spot to go.
You know what I did to get this ride, homie?
I kind of wanted to go up that ramp, so I kind of got a little bit reckless there, but let's try first person for a moment. Yeah. While it gives you a different perspective, driving like a madman in a bus. Gives a different perspective, but at least we'll see. Yeah, this is why I like third, because you get a little bit better of an expanded view. Here's obviously the beach, Las Colinas.
Got that fools. You think I'm gorgeous, don't you?
Here's like kind of a boardwalk, people just walking down it.
Pick it up, baby.
On the left is kind of the beachy portion of town. There's the stadium back there. Just to slow down and show you guys. That is the stadium back there. Background for Los Santos. It's a lot of property here, guys. Try my best to work with the old school camera. Give you guys a view. I'm just going to pull over. So we're going to showcase this part of town a little better, as you can see. It's beach region, boardwalk, and all that good stuff here.
Hey, come on, Baboco.
Real quick, what's up to anyone watching live? I'm doing a bus tour video right now. So, just doing a recording while we're live. Did not mean to walk into here because I do not want my bus on fire, but of course we did, so we're going to have to cut the video now and get a new bus. So now, I don't even have weapons to fight these guys. I knew something was going to happen to our bus tour, I swear. All these old school GTAs just make it so difficult to do a tour. Because, look, I can't even, like, I'm just getting put on fire the second I pass through. I'm gonna leave. I mean, I might as well just die. They fucked the whole thing up anyway.
Money's in his pocket, dog.
Wasted sums up what happened in my video right there. We're gonna just cut the damn video. We're gonna have to get a new bus. We're gonna have to drive all the way the F back up there. And this is why these games can be excessively annoying. GTA 3, when I tried to go past the Mafia house after beating the game to do the bus tour, I think they blew us up like 3 or 4 times. I started having to just floor it through there and just being like, alright guys, we're not going to really look around. We got to go fast or we're going to die. That really sucks. Appreciate the likes though, guys, and shout out to Alex in chat. I was just hoping not to lose time. Now we're going to lose time because we have to, redo that.
Ah, thanks. I really needed you to drive it to me.
Once we find a bus, we'll just drive right back up where we were, and I'll just continue on. We're about to make a left there and start wrapping around into the city.
I'm like a bitch, homie.
We're almost at the road that has buses right here. Okay, sorry for the beeping noise in the background. I was like, what the f was that? Apparently it was the crock pot. Doesn't matter, luckily, well not luckily, it sucks that our bus blew up, but that won't be included in the tour video. Bear with me, guys. We're gonna find a new bus and continue our bus tour video. Unfortunately, we drove into a gang fight, and of course they blew us up. So I have to go up and down this road till we get a new bus, and then we'll drive back up there and continue the video.
How you not see my car? Move it or lose it.
So no buses yet, just going up and down. Eventually a bus will spawn in and we'll grab it. This definitely sucks, but the best part was GTA 3, you know, there was one spot they always spawned parked, so I could always get a bus no matter what. In this game, of course, we have to find it on the road, at least from my knowledge, and I found the last bus I had right on this road as well as multiple other ones, so that's why I'm circling around to see if they pop up. This can't be a bus tour video without a damn bus.
Come on, come on.
I'm almost about to just ditch the bus tour video and come back to it, because if it's not going to spawn a bus in, this is a waste of time that we could be using towards something else, and I'll just start on the plane tour video since we're at the airport. And then we'll just start the bus tour from scratch. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Be like a 2-minute intro and then start the tour. Speak of the devil.
I soiled myself. My American, you piece of shit.
So the sign to continue on our bus tour. Because, I mean, it's literally showed up right as we were talking about moving on.
Hey, you gonna walk.
What's the hurry?
Bye. Dancing around my head.
Come on, drive your f***ing car.
This ain't a parking lot.
So let's continue on the bus tour video. Once we get back to where we were is where I'll start doing commentary again based on the tour. So you guys know, I will try my best to keep up with chat, but while we're actively touring, I'm going to be really focused on doing the tour video. I don't know this game as well as I know like GTA 5, so I don't know all the names of all the neighborhoods and stuff, so
Rollerblading is so...
it's not as thorough as I was hoping it would be, but it's gonna do. The whole point is just showcase everything, so I'm gonna slow down. Let's actually cut the video right here, because then we can include the stadium and I'll redo this part forward.
Should see the girls on my...
Continuing on the bus tour video of San Andreas. We're starting back up after our bus exploding at Los Santos Forum. I kind of passed this a little bit quick before in the video and I wanted to come back and kind of recapture it in a way. Probably shouldn't run people over in front of the police, but that is what the stadium looks like up close. It's pretty cool. But basically what happened is we drove into a gang war after driving through this region of town. And they blew us up pretty quickly, so unfortunately it was a lost cause. As you guys can see, we have a neighborhood on the left. Kind of pulled over and showcased it a little bit better before, but we're going to keep going with the bus tour here. I'm not following traffic for this portion right now. We're actually just passing by because we want to go ahead and make a turn up here. We're going to go up the street over here. Just make a quick U-turn.
In Hawaii, they put
Legal maneuver, but this is where I'm trying to get to for the continuation of the tour. So we're leaving Las Colinas beach region. And we're going to make our way into downtown Los Santos now.
Familia no longer trusts me. Got a bad feeling about
This will be a nice steep climb. We were in a bikini bus, now we're in a canny bus group bus. To hopefully we can make it over this little bump here without bottoming out. There we go. We're officially up here. I'll show you guys a quick. Actually, I wasn't gonna go down there. It's just like typical neighborhoods around here. I was going to show you guys down there, but the goal is actually to show you guys this street right here. For part of the tour video. Up here in the hills, overlooking Los Santos, we can get a decent view of the area right here as well. You guys look back there. It's just a bunch of hills back there and homes, as you can see. That's what we would have seen. We're gonna come down that road you see right there, going downhill. Be perfect for skateboarders or something. But moving forward, that is our goal, downtown Los Santos. So let's work our way over there. I'm gonna kind of zigzag my way through Los Santos for this portion of the tour, and then we'll go ahead and start moving into the mountain region and up to San Fierro. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right. We've already kind of been around this part of the map so far. Car dealership, just a bunch of homes up and down these streets. I'm gonna go ahead and let's make a left up here. I don't want to skip over too much here. There's a lot of land to cover in the city. This bus is a little bit big for touring this region of town, but it'll do. So here's the park I wanted to hit. It's the main park in Los Santos. Pretty nice park. Take a bike ride if you like, or something like that. Like anyone does that in San Andreas. Moving on, I'm gonna go by the skateboarding spot, which will be right over here. I'm gonna beat this guy to the corner. Okay, so this is a little bit more reckless than some of my other bus tour videos, but we also have a lot to cover, and just for time's sake, I don't want to spend too long worrying about sitting for traffic lights in a game where we'll probably get every light. But over here is the skate park. If you guys missed it, I did the BMX challenge here. Down to our side there is the highway, which goes down alongside there, below street level, if you remember it. Any other games? Cough, cough. Moving on, we're gonna just start entering downtown Los Santos at this point. The most important part of the tour video is obviously visiting downtown. So we're just going to kind of look around, see the city, look at the buildings. Right above us is a massive highway system, which I might have to try and get on at some point. But let's do a quick look left and right. So this is what downtown Los Santos looks like. Let's make a right. Go deeper in it. This guy's going nuts behind me. What the hell? He raged because I sat at that light too long or something. But as you guys can see, massive skyscrapers. It doesn't remind me too much of GTA 5, to be honest. There's a completely different vibe in this game for Los Santos. Let's go ahead and go right. See, I'm sorry, the people in this game are reckless. This bus tour video has been a little bit rougher than the other ones, but let's keep pushing on. We'll get it done. I really want to get up to San Fierro, one of my favorite parts of town. Well, of the game, I mean. And so we're officially in downtown Los Santos, I just said there. If you look to our left, here's one of the main roads. Let's take it. I want to go down to the beach now. So we're going to work our way down to the beach. Just kind of looking up and down the streets, showcasing downtown. There's a lot to see, so we're kind of just, cruising and looking around. We'll get better views of the skyscraper the further we're away from downtown, less obstructions. So we can get a full view of what the city looks like. We're going to go down to the beach, work our way back up north into the hills, and then we're going to finish up by moving into the mountains. Let's see if we can get a good view of the skyline from right here. Everyone stopped anyway. There is the skyline. It's a little bit up close, but you can see the quote-unquote Maze Bank building and so forth, so it's pretty cool. Anyone who played GTA 5, you can get an office in that building. I think I did in that game, and it cost me quite a pretty penny, Expect to spend millions on that location, but real quick, just to show you what we've done. We started down in this region, We covered up to here. We wrapped all up in through here. Now we're coming down here. The observatory is up this road, which might give us a view of Los Santos Airport and the beach. And then what we do is come back down, go up this way. Somewhere up here, I'm going to work myself up into these hills, and we're going to head out into the mountains.
Don't waste my time.
So let's go ahead and go up there. We just pissed off the cops. As long as we keep driving, you know, they'll leave us alone. We're going to start pushing into the night. Just going out in the mountains at night might not be the best option, but unfortunately I don't have any outdoor save point properties in this part of town. This is a pretty cool road. You're just like kind of going up the side of a little mini mountain. A little bit swervy for the bus, but the bus is holding on. As you guys can see to our left, we slow down, is Los Santos Airport. So I don't have to really go down there now to showcase it. There, you know, it's a typical airport. It has a runway, has a air tower. If you want to see the actual inside of the airport, which I'm not doing as part of this video, check out our plane video, where I'm going to fly around the cities and by the airports and so forth. But up there is the observatory, I'm pretty sure it's called. So it's pretty cool. And if we park right here and look out, one of the best views of Los Santos in the game. I'm going to get out of the bus real quick. Hopefully no one steals it to show you guys. Unfortunately, it's a little bit far for the rendering, so we can't see all of downtown, but it definitely would have a great view if it wasn't, you know, having rendering issue. I don't think we can drive down this hill without dying, can we? Let's not find out the hard way. We'll just take the road back down. Though now I'm going to have to get a new bus. So now I'm going to go ahead and set a marker actually, because I want to know, you know, exactly where we're going. We want to work our way over here. So we're going to exit here, make a left, and then follow that road, and eventually we'll go ahead and, you know, maybe sneak up in the hills right here just for a tiny bit and work our way out into the mountains. You know, I cannot control weather conditions. I do a no cheat playthrough. You know, we're down to one headlight already. Like I said, if we see another bus, we'll probably stop them and take it. I'm going to take a shortcut here because otherwise we'll be up there forever. There's still so much to cover and we're already 20 minutes in. That's why I need to rush on this video, because I don't think anyone wants to watch an hour-and-a-half video touring the map either. So let's push on. Next thing I care to see is the beach region down here. San Fierro will take a decent amount of time, then Las Venturas, you know, has the strip and so forth, but then you run out of stuff to do there. So on the left, we have the beach. Obviously on the right, you know, got some cool stuff like a pool, but this is all beach region of the map. Unfortunately, this is the closest road to the beach. We were getting sirens for slowing down there. I gotta take you guys through one of the most iconic places ever, though. The pier is right out there, guys. The pier. I totally gotta take you guys out to the pier. It wouldn't be a proper tour video without the pier, but over there's the beach, and we go down the pier, we get a view of the beach as well. So we'll go ahead and work those together right now, real quick. Then we're gonna work our way up into the hills. Enjoy the views. You know, I'll slow down when there's worthy views, but right now, as you can see, I'm just pushing on through, trying to get this going. So right here, much different than the other game. It's called Yacht Harbor. Here we go. So you can go all the way out here, and it has the Ferris wheel. There is no roller coaster or anything like the new game. Never tried to ride it, but I don't think you can, by the way. Turning around, you can see the entire beach region of the city, as well as the lighthouse over there. I own a beachfront property right there, all the way closest to the boardwalk is mine, I think. down there. Which kind of sucks because you're right on a parking lot. I would definitely want the house furthest from the boardwalk, but it is what it is in the game. It's what was available. Now that we've seen this region, let's go ahead and truck on up north to the hills again. Excuse my pushing forward quickly through the turns, but otherwise we'll be stuck in traffic over there forever.
Now!
So this is basically a goodbye to the city in a way, because we're actually going to go ahead and move into the mountains, which is going to be pretty straightforward. The biggest thing to see there is obviously Mount Chiliad, and maybe stop at one of the small towns for a moment, just take a look. Here's a tunnel, but we're not taking that tunnel. We actually might be able to take that tunnel if depends where it goes, I forget. Here we are going up the hills. We're having limos pass us because this bus barely wants to make it up the steep incline. But welcome to what would have been Beverly Hills. In this game, they're truly right on top of the city in every way. Big mansions, a lot of nice properties up here. We're going to drop back down to the lower level of the hill. I just wanted to come up there and show you guys, but it's just property after property up here. It's not as expansive as GTA 5 as expected, but that's going to be it for good old Los Santos. We're going to cross this bridge to the right, ending our Los Santos tour and beginning our mountain tour. So I'm thinking to possibly do, I was going to take the highway around, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go straight, and eventually we'll have this road where we got to go down and under and then make a right. We're going to come up, actually I don't know, Swervy Road might be a terrible idea in a bus tour video. It might be smartest to stick to the coast. Initially I was thinking go up here, go through here, but doing these turns in a bus is going to be horrendous. I guess we could do it. Let's go up here, we'll come down through here, we'll come through here, we'll end up in this town and we'll get on the highway, passing obviously Mount Chiliad into San Fierro, the next city in our tour video.
You a joker or something?
The next place we can get a bus is probably San Fierro, so I gotta be careful not to destroy it pretty much out here. That's why I was nervous about taking this route, but let's do it. I think the only other video that I had, a bus tour video that I ended up having to use a rental car per se, because the bus blew up, was Saints Row 2, I think. We decided to just steal someone's car and use it till we found a bus. These guys are going pretty quick. I'm just trying to pass them. There's not much to see out here, to be honest. It's just, country. Mountainous country land. Over there, obviously, an awesome looking mountain in the background while I almost crash over here. Moving down here, we're going to go ahead and make a left. So this is a quiet country. It's so much quieter here than back in Los Santos. On the right, obviously, you have some homes, a little community.
Move, homie!
So this road is probably one of the most well-known in this region of the map. Why? Because obviously it's a swervy road. It's a little bit dark, so I'm sorry about that aspect, but
I gotta make a getaway. Move!
makes this even more crazy.
You put that on the hood, homie.
For the bus tour video, of course, it's nighttime when we're out here in the middle of the mountain country. I don't plan to spend too much time in the mountain country, though. I'm much more interested to spend more time in, touring San Fierro for you guys, and then heading across the fake Golden Gate Bridge into the desert region, and eventually showing you guys the strip in this bus tour video. This road's not as bad as I thought it would be. It looked, I think I was driving a truck when it was a little bit more risky, but even then I still made it, so. But as you guys can see, we're just up on the hillside.
Get the hell out of the way.
Not much down below. My goal is to take you guys to the small little town out here to give you an idea what the towns are like. I'm not going to visit every individual small town in our tour. but we will at least showcase what they look like. As you guys can see, it's just mountainous roads and trees, and that sums up what's out here. The roads are pretty cool though, like this one. The sun's starting to come out already, so thankfully we got that going for us. But we'll be pulling up on a small town pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and check real quick. We have to keep going straight. Over there's some property, but we're not worried about that.
You hit me.
That guy just hit me, as CJ just let us know. Let's see what's over here. This little
What are you doing?
this type of construction site over there. So Mount Chiliad is out here as well, obviously. But here's the town I was talking about, the small town I wanted to show you guys as part of our tour video. I'm not going to cover all small towns like I said, but we will check this one out. This is actually the small town I used for my ambulance mission completion, as you can do all all the levels in all 12 levels in just this tiny little town, and it doesn't take you anywhere else but in the town, so it's really easy to do. But this is what small town GTA looks like, kind of like Sandy Shores. What we got to do is get on the highway now, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back into out of here the way we entered. Oops. And then work our way up into San Fierro for the next major city portion of the tour. Small streets are so hard to navigate in this big bus, especially when there's traffic. Just gonna make a left here, and the highway entrance should be right down here. Again, next time we're watching live, we're recording a bus tour video, so I'll catch up and chat in a little bit. It's been focused on
Come on, man, move.
keep this tour flowing, because it's a pretty big tour, so I'm really trying to just stay focused right now, but I'll definitely catch up with you guys in a moment. Who's up my ass, but over here is just the highway. We're going basically by Mount Chiliad right now. So if I pull over here, I don't even know if you can look at the top of it because it's so foggy. But over here is Mount Chiliad. It's a pretty giant mountain, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take this bus up there. There's no way in heck. I barely got an RV van out of there, let alone taking a bus up. But as you guys can see, it's a pretty massive mountain. This is just the edge of it, just put it that way. If I can slow down up here on this bridge and look back, I'll be able to see it better.
What the fuck's name are you doing?
It's pretty massive, not as big as in GTA 5 though. These people are ruthless. We're just trying to look around, people. Calm down. So that's Mount Chiliad there. Like I said, you can't even see the top of it really from here. It's kind of hard to see. So apparently I lost my door in this tour video. So next we're gonna go ahead and go into the next city, San Fierro. There's a lot to cover here. I think we'll go ahead and follow it into here and get off like the first exit in downtown, and we'll kind of work our way over here by the beach. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go this way to the beach, go up along this coast kind of thing, wrapping our way around here, coming into center city, a little bit of the hills into the Golden Gate, and we'll head up, past this town up into here. I thought about going past this town in the desert just to show you that, and then we could work our way kind of, all around through here. Just thinking about taking the lower pass and then work, I definitely want to show you guys the base. And then we'll work our way into Las Venturas for the strip, and then a short drive back down to Los Santos to close up the tour. This tour will be on live stream as well as individual video, so we're kind of recording while we're live. We're 35 minutes in, and all we included was Los Santos and the mountains, 2 of 5 regions. That's why I said it would take like an hour or so. I'll also have a flight tour video. I didn't notice that. I thought it was a closed highway, so we're gonna hop off. I take that back, because this is the beach. This is where we were going anyway, so we hopped off. But either way, we'll have a bunch of tours of this game for anyone interested, so be sure to check them out. I'm gonna go off-road for a sec. This is the beach in the game, you know. It's nice, it looks nice, but not much going on here. So let's go back up into the city. We'll go ahead and kind of work our way around. I don't want to just ignore the neighborhood to the right. We're gonna hop into it, and then we'll kind of like come back out to the beach and then head north. So welcome to San Fierro, probably my favorite city in this game. As you guys can see, it has a completely different vibe than Los Santos. Just like LA and San Francisco have different vibes. A lot of hills here. A lot of tall hills, especially up in the bigger neighborhood. But as you guys can see, this is San Fierro. My favorite part of town is definitely up in the hills. For anyone who's seen up in the, you know, really nice part of the hills by like Lombard Street, we got to drive up Lombard or down Lombard Street, whichever we do. But this is this neighborhood. It has a pretty good transformation as we cross over to this side. It's more of a shopping area over here, and obviously construction down here. We're right by the school. This is the driving school right there.
It's no hard to shoot, Xxii.
Just kind of working my way back to where we were going to get off the highway and start our tour. Difference is we would have been on the highway. It's, you know, not detrimental, but if you go that way, it just wraps around. You go to the right, it takes you to the airport. Let's go right real quick. Just ignore the cops. They're just going to follow me for a moment. They're invited on our tour. Here's San Fierro Airport. Just want to try and give you guys a better view of it, and then we're going to get out of there. I mean, honestly, we probably can just turn back and start heading back to the beach now, but there's the airport. It's nothing, you know, fancy schmancy.
Stopping police business.
Gotta make sure we keep the door away from the cop.
I can tell you're crying out for my help.
It's not the way this tour was supposed to go. Either way, we're just gonna work our way back to the beach, so just bear with me a sec. We're gonna haul ass so we can lose them. You lose them at pretty slow speed. But over here to our right's the stadium, by the way. I think we are. They're like back there, but they're like so far back we can like slow down to look at the stadium. But to our right is the stadium. You can see the giant football down there and stuff. We move up a little bit further. It's not as fancy as Los Santos's stadium from the outside, but it has the cool, you know, statue right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ditch them right here, and then, yep, there we go. We lost the star. So we're basically going back down. We were right here when we entered San Fierro, so we're just going right back where we started. What I want to do now is just kind of go up the coast. So we're going to wrap around into downtown. Downtowns and the hills are probably the most important parts of this video. The rest, you know, honestly, it's part of the game, but I'm trying to showcase, you know, the most unique stuff. We can't cover everything in this tour video, unless we want to spend, you know, 2.5 hours doing it. I was trying to make it an hour to an hour and a half at most, but you can see there's a nice fancy building here with the fancy roof to our side. It's kind of like a Capitol building. Over here, just a random little chill spot over by the water. Brought myself over here. There we go. So over to our right is obviously part of getting close to downtown, but we're going to take the coastal road around. You'll notice the neighborhood style changes up here. You know, you get long driveways, hills all, you know, houses all the way back on the hillside, you know, overlooking the water and so forth. It's pretty fancy schmancy.
Are you mental?
Pretty much is like this all the way around this whole part of the coast. Going a little bit too fast because we're going downhill. There is the fake Golden Gate Bridge, the Gant Bridge. We're about to actually take that up north and begin our desert tour once we're done here. But first I want to hit downtown and go up a few steep hills. As you guys can see though, a lot of this stuff can be covered pretty quickly at it. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking at the same type of buildings over and over and over. So that's why we're kind of pushing along. Here are the hills, but we're not going up in the hills yet. We're going to go real high up in the hills from downtown though. Traffic pace is too slow for me, so let's push on. So here we are at the main road. This is where they have, you know, all the docks and so forth. You know, they have a lot of stuff down here in the real city. It's called the Wharf or something like that. And remember there's arcades. I went there long ago. It's how you get to Alcatraz as well. You go down to the wharf and you capture a boat over the Alcatraz and so forth. They look exactly like that, these big buildings like that. Some of them have stuff like arcades in them and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But this is basically the edge of downtown. It is downtown, okay. But it's also, you know, this. Showcasing this to you guys. That is downtown. It's a little bit foggy, of course, to make it a little bit tougher. There's another bridge that goes directly into the desert, but we're actually going to make a right here. There's nothing worth seeing straight ahead. It's more so just industrial. So we're going to head into actual downtown San Fierro. I really like this town. Definitely my favorite town in San Andreas. Los Santos is nice, but this city just gives me a whole different vibe. The hills, the building designs feel a little bit more out there. A little bit more modern in a way. To give you guys a skyline view, I'm going to stop trying to get the skyline view for you guys because it's going to be really tough to do so this close to the skyline. So we're going to kind of just swerve up and down the streets and just you know, show you guys downtown a little bit. There's the valet missions for anyone who wants to know what that red marker is in the background, something that I still have to do in this game. It's 5 levels from what I remember. Easy missions, by the way. So we're going up the hill. This is pretty much downtown. That literally is it. It's not huge. It's not like Watch Dogs 2 where downtown's enormous. It's old school GTA, so it's definitely not as big as you know, some people would expect. There's quite a few more blocks, but at this point, I think we should start venturing back this way because we can go up in the hills and look back at the skyline. Here is Lombard Street. I think we should go up it. I always go down Lombard Street. I never go up it when I do my bus tour. When we did Watch Dogs 2 bus tour, we had to do the same thing. There's a lot of back and forth. It might be better to go down it. Once we get to the top, you guys can see downtown's right over here. There's that tall building. It's like a pyramid at the top. I owned the house up here. I think it was like 100K in the game or something like that. It took me quite a long time to get it. Of course, we're trying to show this street off, and we're like barely able to go up it in the bus. Same thing that happened to Watch Dogs 2. We had to like back up and go forward like 300 times. You know, guys, let's just carefully, oh shit, back down carefully and let's go down it. I don't think going up it's worth the hassle. So real quick, here is downtown. There's a statue there. You know, some of the buildings you might recognize from the real city. Now it's time to move up in the hills. We'll come back down that street. We're gonna like wrap up the hills and come back down it, and then we're eventually gonna cross the bridge into you're out of San Fierro. This tour is going to be a little bit longer than I planned. You know, if we don't get all the tour videos done during the session, for anyone who's watching live, I'll do it later. Shout out to our member BVT, by the way. Forgot to catch up with you guys, so I figured I'd do a quick read and shout out. But this is what the hills look like, nice and fancy schmancy. Yeah, right here is Lombard Street, by the way. Let me like go down, come back, and we'll go down Lombard Street. So honestly, pretty repetitive up here. I don't think we have to venture down the hills and up the hills.
I hate shitty service.
It's definitely one of the fancier parts.
Come on now, move.
As you can see, there's real steep hills back here. If I show you guys real quick. Had to whip it because the cop was coming and I ain't getting pulled over. We barely make it over those hill edges, guys. So here's Lombard Street. We're gonna try going down it at this point. Hopefully we don't get arrested trying to go down it, because we could be.
I really want to help you. Slow down.
Oh God. Oh God. And we're being chased by the law. I think we do gotta jump down the mountain. I can't even see where we're going, guys. There's Lombard Street for you. Wow. I didn't mean to do that at all. We just had too much speed and then the cop showed up. I'm going back up because that was we gotta keep that in the video though. That was funny. Alright, we're back. Kinda hoping my wanted level goes away. Cause I don't want to be driving down here and have cops trying to run at my doors while we're overlooking the city. We should lose a SAR any second, but this is what the city looks like. So you guys know.
I get all itchy when I'm nervous.
I do be helping set fools up.
Just gonna pause here for a sec on the tour, because if we pull down this hill and there's a cop, we can't take our time, you know, trying to actually drive down it. We're gonna have to just do what we did and fly down it again. Come on, game, hurry up. Shouldn't take this long to lose your wanted level. Just bear with me.
Love the cabaret at the Crazy Cock.
There it goes. So let's continue on with the tour. It's already nighttime again. It's already been night twice in this tour video. That's how much time this takes. Next is the desert, though. We're gonna go down this hill and then we're gonna work our way to the bridge entrance and get across the fake Golden Gate, aka the Ghent or Ghent Bridge. Not sure what's going on right now. I don't know. Are we like stuck? I think we gotta go down the stairs. And we ran over a cop. Out of all people, that could have been there. So sorry about that little maneuver there, but we're just gonna go with it. This bus is really hard to drive down this. This is way worse than Watch Dogs 2 in every way. Here comes the law to chase me, but as you guys can see, that is alright. That is Lombard Street back there. I couldn't deal with him chasing me. He needs to just go under there and let me do my video. But it looks pretty awesome actually back there. It's a pretty cool looking street, and if we look forward, guys, you can see the skyline much better right now at night with all the lights on. But awesome San Fierro, my favorite city in the game. We're gonna go ahead and say goodbye because we need to keep this video going. And so we're gonna go straight and make a left up here because we need to hop into the desert and also into Las Venturas for this tour video. For anyone watching live, we got about 50 minutes left until I get off, and we still have a plane tour and a train tour to do on top of this. So Also part of the reason I'm pushing it quick, but I don't think we need much more time than that anyway. We checked out pretty much everything that was, worth seeing in this town. So for those wondering, we're going to go up here, we're going to go across the fake Golden Gate Bridge to Gant Bridge. We may, maybe we'll hop off and just go in this little town, continue on, show this little town, and then work our way, through here however we see fit. Making sure we pass by Area 51, at least a road by it, right here or something. And maybe we'll probably skip this because it's off-road and it'd be a risk to do so. And then head into Las Venturas for the finale. Then I guess we'll just take this road south, or we'll end the tour here. I'll decide. Tour videos I usually do full 360, so maybe what we'll do is we'll just end the tour by coming down this middle highway here, because that's that would be the famous one from GTA 5. That'd be where the showcasing at the end of the video. We're 50 minutes into this video already. That's why I say we gotta get trucking. We don't want to waste a whole stream slot on a tour video of San Andreas, even though it's a great game. This is a little bit different of a neighborhood here, as you guys can tell. Similar thing, they have the driveways and their own private thing, but it's where, the city gets more spread out. I don't know why these people are driving like this, guys. It's absolutely crazy what you experience in this game. I'm just trying to drive down the road and I'm getting assaulted. But here's the fake Golden Gate Bridge, the Gant Bridge. We're at what's called Battery Point right now. And it's pretty awesome. I've been on the bridge in real life a really, really long time ago. But I definitely want to drive across this one day. Now that, when I went across it, I was too young to drive across it. I think it'd be awesome to drive across the Golden Gate Bridge, even though I'm sure people do it every day. For someone who's not from there, it'd be awesome. But that's the bridge, as you guys can see. I have no more headlights or anything, so sorry about that. But we're going to have to continue on. It's pretty short in this game. If you watch my Watch Dogs 2 Watch Dogs 2 Golden Gate video, I drove a construction equipment vehicle across the bridge. It took a while, but we did it. Down there is a small town. Obviously based on a real one. I think I was here as well when I visited San Francisco in real life. So for some reason and I showed it in the Watch Dogs 2 tour. I don't know why I'm forgetting what it's called. I can check on a map, the real map of the world real quick on Google Maps. It'll take me a minute here. Just bear with me a sec. Sausalito. So welcome to Sausalito, that is it. Look at this chaos breaking out in Sausalito. But welcome to Sausalito. Obviously named something else in the game, and there's a small town, stores, stuff like that. I remember this. I was here in real life for sure. Not exactly like this, but I definitely remember visiting. We had to go across the Golden Gate Bridge and it was on the other side. It was pretty cool. Either way, our time in this small town has ended because it's very small in this game. There's enough time there. Appreciate all 5 likes on the video, on the live stream, by the way, guys. As you can see, that's the Golden Gate Bridge in the background right there, called the Gant Bridge in the game once again, with the moon in the background. It's pretty cool view right there. But unfortunately, our time of enjoying San Fierro has ended. We have covered 3 out of 5 regions with this bus tour video, and it's been almost an hour, so we're going to be an hour 15 or so on this video, I guess. But that's how GTA 3 Vice City went as well. Yeah, it's hard to cover these maps, especially 3 cities, in a reasonable amount of time. We're going to try and catch some time up by hauling ass, getting around traffic and so forth. Dude, we're going to swap buses, guys, real quick as well. I think it's time for a bus swap. Our bus is a little bit beat, and we obviously found another one right here with working lights. Same company, so worked out well.
That shit you drive.
Man, don't be so mean to him. He works for the same company, man. We're just borrowing a bus. He could use the one we have. A few people wanted to get out. They got scared because decided to steal the bus, but we need, you know, a new bus for this tour video. So moving on, welcome to the desert, the fourth region of the map we're going to cover. We're basically on the border of San Fierro and the desert at this point, like the crossover region. This highway is pretty cool. What I want to do real quick is we're actually going to go ahead. I guess we don't have to go to this town, we can go to this town. This town's a lot bigger anyway. I was initially going to get off here, go here, and then work my way south and then work my way up. Let's make a mid-video change real quick since the bus tour is supposed to go through this town, down, up around the airport, and then finish up in Las Venturas with a final cruise down what will be the famous highway from GTA 5 right there, the main one that leaves the city on the eastern side. But what we're going to do now is we're actually going to skip this city, so sorry for that change, but we're going to follow this down. We're actually going to head into this city, the biggest desert city, which will also give us access to the road that goes by Area 51, and will also give us access to take a look at this airfield, and then we'll go ahead into Las Venturas, where we'll, you know, go down the strip, which is right here, the entire strip, and maybe take a few back road turns. But there's nothing really exciting to see in most of this region, guys. I mean, there's a golf course up here, which might be, you know, worth driving by, but that and the strip are like the only main things I really care to show you guys from Las Venturas, other than closing out the tour. So let's just keep it trucking. Real quick, shout out to our lead mod for the channel, Cam Surge. He just stopped in the live chat for anyone who wants to say what's up. Checking that real quick, but we're officially on the desert highway real quick. If you guys noticed, that is San Fierro over there. We were just there touring there for a good like 20 minutes of the video.
Come on now.
I kind of just want to showcase this little town, and then we're going to head right into the desert and head out the other side into the city. We're driving a little bit fast, but that's because we're trying to make up some time. This was a very, very, very long video so far. So the best we can do is try and cut it a little bit shorter if possible. So at this point, I'm going to use a method that I don't usually like to use, which is cross off-road, but I'm not seeing any reasonable exits coming up, and we can also just hop off and make our way to this small town now via the back road. So this is what it's like on the border of the desert in the game. We're actually crossing this bridge into the desert as we speak right now. Game's like freaking out if I look left and right in there, but on our left is the city. So I showed you guys one of the mountain cities. This is what the desert cities look like. It's also Fort Carson's right up the road. I mean, Trevor might be around here somewhere, but welcome to Fort Carson. We in downtown Fort Carson, boy. It's actually much nicer than the city we toured in the mountains, by every and all means. This is such a better city. I'd go around them, but I'm kind of stuck because there's a bunch of trees everywhere. Alright, excuse me, guy. No, you don't pull out. Alright, so continuing on. This is the center of town. We're gonna we're not gonna showcase much of this little town. Our main focus was the three main cities and the environments, and just showcase the small towns a little bit. But yeah, just like Sandy Shores, you know, it's a pretty cool little town. Has a bowling alley, diner, motel, obviously homes. Cluck and Bell.
Production is a human rights.
It's time to head north. You can see out there to the right as well. I'm gonna go off road for a sec. I don't like to do it in my tour videos too much, especially in a bus, but you see the field out there. Getting that work done. It's pretty cool. It's all functional in the game too. It's like an oil refinery going on over here. Getting back on the road. We're gonna try and pass by the actual Area 51 before we head into Las Venturas for the final city of our tour video. But right there, yes, the little probing. Just watch out. I don't know. Yeah, they offer probing services there. I haven't stayed there yet. Don't think I would. Here we are, the official desert, guys. I'm not gonna, waste too much time out in the desert. This is basically the desert summed up right here, right now, in simplicity. I don't care if my character's hungry right now. We're in the middle of a bus tour video. There ain't no time for food. As you guys can see, it's like dead out here, but we're truly in the middle of the desert. I'm just kind of scared to get too close to this place. It'll tell me, there's signs everywhere telling you to back off. This is Area 51. So I don't want to pull too close, because if we lose the bus, the whole bus tour video concept goes out the window. But as you guys see, this is Area 51. What I want to do right now is I kind of wanted to get over to this road, which we definitely got a better view of the everything here. And I was hoping to see this dam as well. I just don't know if we can cross over anywhere behind us. Like, will this bus handle crossing to the road over there through the environment, or is it going to be the dumbest decision of my life? So technically, if we can make it through, we might be able to just cut through the mountain. Yeah. Let's just go out the road. We got to show the Hoover Dam. I'm willing to go out of my way for that. We'll add a few extra minutes on the tour video. If we don't get all the tours done in one session, we'll be back to finish them up for sure. So I'll finish it up tonight during our police patrol roleplay video recording session. But we're gonna go ahead and go right, and then work our way around that road. I'm gonna try and beat this guy. Of course, we're not going to. I guess we are. So we're not gonna go up that road right there, guys. But real quick, if I can even see up there. Oh, you can't. There's just like a facility up there. Nothing we should go out of our way to see. The dam down here is definitely way more reasonable to drive to. So we're gonna kind of haul ass. We're in the middle of a sandstorm. I guess that's one way to see the desert, right? You guys get to see the real deal of the desert here. See out there they got the mobile homes and stuff. At least one of them. But yeah, it's a facility with a giant satellite. So like, I wasn't gonna drive up that road, but the satellite looks. We have a better view here anyway, so I'm glad we got this view. There's a giant satellite dish right there. Once you drive across the dam, we're going to make our way to Las Venturas across the top of the map, I think, at this point. Kind of a little bit different than I initially planned, but I think it'll work out nicely. Then what we could do is we could circle Las Venturas. And the back roads are on the highway looking at the city, and then go down the strip and move back to Los Santos. So here's the dam. If you guys seen the movie National Lampoons, if you have any more questions about the damn tour, if you got any damn question, it's time to talk about the day. It's nothing like that, but yeah, you get it. Either way, here's a good viewpoint. Oh god, let's not go off the cliff. It's very small in this game, it's nothing out of this world. It's people like killing each other out here. We should probably leave. Excuse me, officer, we're on a bus tour here. We're trying to get to Las Venturas, the final city of our tour video. We've been doing this for over an hour at this point, so the tour video is getting kind of tiring. That's the only downside. You want to do massive map tours, it takes a long time. Like when we do the train tour video or the plane tour video, I guarantee those will take 10-15 minutes each and we'll be done. But this one, easily a long one. See over there real quick, you see some houses back up on the hills. Stuff like that. Eventually we'll connect up here and we'll go right, and that'll take us right into Las Venturas. I showed you guys the best of the desert, I think, at this point. I don't really see anything else worth our time. We did come across that small town I wanted to show you initially. That's what it looks like anyway. So you ended up seeing it anyway, I guess, in a way. I'm not going to drive into it, but I think this might be the second biggest small town in the game. So here we go. We got one of these awesome-ass red bridges right here. Looks pretty damn cool. There's the water that leads to the dam. Also cool that we went past here because here are the TP, it's like a TP motel or something. TP motel. It's a cool concept. I don't know if I'd want to stay in one of those rooms, but either way.
I'm coming after you, jerk off!
Here's another small town. We're just passing through. Yep, we're right near where I wanted to show you guys. Look down to the right, the aircraft graveyard. It's epic. I own that property actually. But I wanted to show you guys that as part of our tour, and I'm glad this road has a great view of it. You can see almost the entire thing from here. So, pretty awesome. We're gonna keep trucking along because we haven't even made it into Los Santos. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna go around like the highway loop maybe, and then from the highway loop we'll venture down the strip. Like we'll drive down the entire strip. Maybe we'll do like a big O around it, go down the strip, and then head out for Los Santos. If you guys can see straight ahead, there's the neighborhood. Below us is also the highway. So to show you on the map, we're entering right here. I might off-road down into here. What we would do is maybe we'll go straight across the top, kind of loop around the highway back to here, and then once we get to somewhere around here, we get off and we go down the strip. All the way down the strip. Once we're done the strip, we head out to close out the tour video. Like I said, I don't like doing this in tour videos like that. That was high risk. We probably could have lost the bus easily, but we're also going to save a massive amount of time of having to deal with wrapping around for no reason. So, let's go. Welcome to Las Venturas. Over there are a bunch of homes. You can see a lot of the city by just looking around. Over there are a bunch of homes. My house is over there actually. It's just, that's probably like the fanciest neighborhood in all of Las Venturas, hence why showcasing most of the map's not worth it. They're very tight roads back in there, and you know, kind of annoying to deal with, but those are the houses that are back in there. They're pretty fancy on certain streets and so forth, but as you guys can see, the strip is right up there where all the hotels are. We're actually going to work our way all the way around the city first before we worry about that. I'm going to fix my headset real quick. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I've been giving this tour for like an hour, so needed to fix it. As you can see, the homes get smaller as you get towards this big facility over here. Apparently people are stopping in the road. But this kind of sums up Las Venturas. What you see in the background sums it up for me pretty well, other than the strip. The strip's absolutely awesome. I was going to go around the whole way, but I just want to show you guys real quick. Because we probably won't see this on the strip, but there's the hotel back there. Of course, we can't see it well from here. But you see the Rock Hotel over there, you know, fancy signs and stuff like that here and there. But let's go ahead and go wrap around the highway like I said I would before we hop into the streets of the city. The highway's a little bit boring, I will admit. I might break my promise on the route again, and maybe we'll cut it short about halfway around, and then hop off and go up the strip, and then work our way, you know, around the other side down, and use the other side down. This way we can go up the strip from the bottom. The bottom is the best part of the strip, so it might be worth just doing that, guys. Changing up a little bit. I hate to change my plans on the fly, especially for a tour video, but this is why we're here, right? The casinos. So this tour video will not include getting out to check the casinos out. Why? Because I ain't trying to lose the bus. So for obvious reasons, I'm not going to do that. Our bus is already like falling apart. But Over here is officially the strip of Las Venturas, aka Las Vegas. Welcome. Just back up real quick. You guys can see you have the bunch of different hotels. You have the Cova lot. Is like the fake castle-looking casino. Over here you have the one that you purchased, the 4 Dragons. We don't purchase, you unlock it through the missions. You have a bunch of unfancy casinos like this one on the left, but you also have some amazing ones. This one on the right looks pretty good. We pull up here, like right here, pull over. Give you guys a view of that. See how it looks? It looks awesome. Has all the little like towers and stuff. Pushing up, obviously we have the obelisk with the pyramid casino in the background. It's a pretty awesome looking place. On the left we have a another property.
Look at me.
They have like an escalator system leading into it and stuff, so it's pretty cool. The water out front. Parking garage and stuff over there. This is where the strip kind of like slows down. Yeah, you have the Royal Casino, it's kind of minimal. Over here you have the pirate one, which is pretty cool. You have the pirate ship over there, you can go on it. It's kind of showcasing. I feel like the hotels aren't as awesome down here, but as you can see over there, it's based on like nature for that building. Kind of looks like the Bellagio. Over here you have the Visage. We have this place right here. Right. You have the Clown Casino on the right here. Clown's Pocket. Straight ahead you have Starfish Casino on the left. You have another cool looking casino. The fancy fountain out front. The Visage. It's pretty much the strip. I mean, there's not much else on the strip beyond that. We're getting to like the shopping centers now and hotels. Here's a little casino area, just to show you guys a little private casino drive. Not worth going down though, because there's nothing over there to see. So I think at this point, like, I'm just going to drive back here so you guys can get an idea of what Las Venturas is beyond the strip. And this is it, summed up pretty well. So right now I'm just going to stop for a second. Our goal is to get back on this highway, so we got to figure out how the hell we're getting back on. We're going to make a left, a right. I don't really care where I get on. So if we can get on down here, that's cool, and I'll give you more of a tour. So we'll go kind of work our way this way until we get onto the highway, and then from there we're just going to honestly head down to Los Santos at that point, guys. And that'll be it for the tour video of GTA San Andreas. For anyone watching live, I still have 2 videos I want to do, but I don't know if we have enough time. A flight tour, which should take like 15 minutes or something, and a train tour where we just go around the entire map, and then derail the train, obviously. So be sure to check those videos out as well, guys. Going back this way, we have the cargo region. Nothing really exciting over here. Obviously some little casinos not worth visiting. This is why I didn't want to show you guys much beyond what I did. It's like a baseball stadium or something over here. Manufacturer, I don't really know.
Hey! Oh! Am I ready?
The airport here is nothing, phenomenal. It's just a fenced-in airport. You can't really see much of it, so, But here's the baseball stadium, guys. Here's the sign, Las Venturas Stadium. There's another stadium where you have the car events, but, they're not as crazy as that. That's pretty cool because it's a full-out stadium. Here's the highway that we're trying to get on. I don't see an entrance right here. We're just going to continue over this side and enter at the next intersection and make our way to Los Santos to close out our tour video. Obviously out here is just a bunch of stuff. I do plan to probably buy all these properties at one point before we close our playthrough of this game. Let's go around the map with my 4.9 mil and just buy absolutely every house and thing I can buy on the map. Alright guys, that's actually the airport right there. So that's literally what you see around the entire airport, just a fence. So that's why I didn't want to go out of my way to show you the airport. The control tower is pretty cool, but that's the stadium back there though, that ugly looking thing with the windows going in a curve around the top. That's their stadium for the car events. And that pretty much sums up our tour of San Andreas. I'm just making my way back to Los Santos because that's where we started the tour, and I want to end it where we started it. We probably won't go all the way back to Grove Street. I'm just going to get into the city, you know, end it, and then that'll be that for this bus tour. Next bus tour will be GTA 4, which I highly doubt will take as long. It's one big city, so we probably can cover it more reasonably than an hour plus, but... Our final journey as we look back over the city we just visited. Of course the angle sucks, so we can't really see the skyline from here. But you guys will see in this game they're relatively close. We've already crossed the river into the mountain region north of Los Santos. There's a small town right there on the right.
Can anybody in this
Giving you an idea of what it looks like.
What the hell's going on up there?
Tour video is going on over here, bro. Alright? That's what's going on, that mother flarper. How dare he interrupt our tour video to ask what's going on over there. These motherfuckers, man. So for anyone who's played GTA 5, this may look familiar to you, but not exactly, but close enough. Diamond Casino would be along this highway. I'm just gonna go down the middle of the damn road because people are driving like assholes around here. But that's that, guys. Let's take the highway down through Los Santos to finish up this tour video. I wanted to show this highway in the stream, in the tour, and I kind of forgot. And it goes right through the heart. Definitely way different than the new game. We're still on the highway and we're on the other side of town. But we went through actual, the center of city, not around the side of it or anything. But yeah, Los Santos definitely has one of the coolest cities. I think San Fierro is my favorite, followed by Los Santos, followed by Los Venturas. But there's the airport where I want to end this. So thanks to anyone who watches the tour video. Would appreciate if you like and sub. If you watch live, greatly appreciate it, guys. I'm going to catch up with anyone who was watching live in just a moment as we go ahead and move into our next portion of today's tours. Peace out. Real quick, guys, that was a peace out to the video, guys, not to you guys on live stream, so please don't think I'm done. I'm not done. We just completed over an hour tour video of the map on a bus. That was insane. That was exhausting. I still have a plane tour to do and a train tour to do. I don't know if we have enough time. We have about 20 minutes till the break. Since we're by the airport, maybe I'll do the plane tour real quick, and then let me put the time forward so it's daytime when we get the plane.
I gotta move soon.
And then we'll go ahead and decide if we want to do the train video now or tonight. Tonight's supposed to be police roleplay in this game for about an hour to an hour and a half, and then any remaining time can go to the tour. There's also 3 side content I gotta do, like 3 side mission type of stuff I gotta do, but I can do all of that on Saturday's cheat code stream, because I'll be doing 2 hours, and I think I only care for cheat codes for like 30 minutes of it, to be honest. I'm not huge on cheats in this game. They're fun to use, but 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'll probably be like, I'm tired of this, so we'll go that route with that. I can't really extend the stream much, so I'm sorry if not, but I got some things I gotta do and stuff before I hop into tonight's stream, so I'm gonna definitely get off pretty soon. Shout out to Cam Surge if you're still there, and I saw McMaster post and he removed his post, trying to think he's slick.
Pilots are looking younger these days.
For my flight tour video, we're kind of just going to fly around through the cities and stuff. It's not going to be that long of a video. But we'll do this, and then we'll save the train tour for tonight if we have time during the police patrol. And then we'll be... If we can do this, the train tour tonight alongside the police will be on par for doing cheat code and mopping up the game Saturday as planned. This is a Mamatis, right? No, it's a Dodo. It's a Dodo tour video. So we're going to record a quick flight video in the Dodo, and then we'll go from there based on the remaining time and what we'll do left. This might be all we can do left in today's sessions for the afternoon. TGS presents Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Dodo Tour of the map. We are starting off at Los Santos International Airport, LSIA, and what we're going to do is we're going to take off, and we're basically going to fly, showcasing around Los Santos, work our way through the mountain region, past Mount Chiliad, into San Fierro, where we'll fly by the airport as well as fly through, over downtown and over the hills. Then we'll fly alongside the Golden Gate up into, the fake Sausalito called Bayside. Fly across the desert. We'll stay away from Area 51 because they will try to shoot us down, and with this plane it probably won't go well. But we'll fly across the desert, up in this region is probably the most, insane part of the desert. So we're going to, maybe fly across this line and then kind of go down like this, south of the Area 51, which is called Restricted Area in this game. Then we'll go ahead and we're going to fly straight down the strip in Las Venturas to close out our tour video for flying. Otherwise than that, we're just going to fly straight back down to Los Santos to land and close the video. So it should be pretty quick. We're not going to follow proper takeoff protocol. We're just going to take off because, well, I guess we can go to the runway. We'll go to the runway and take off this way. Why not? TGS Airlines requesting permission for tour takeoff. Clear for takeoff. Well, we got clearance. Let's go. So here we go. Beginning our tour of the Los Santos region. I'm going to start by going down the rightmost side of this area, and we'll work our way around the map as we go. So over here we have pretty much the industrial region, loading cargo ships and so forth right down here. It's nothing really that beautiful. And further north we're going to fly over the stadium and beside the beach. Stadium right below us. And obviously you can tell this is a coastal region of Los Santos. I'm going to go ahead and raise up and dive. Well, not dive, but left in this one. So we're going to kind of just give you a perspective by air of Los Santos. You can pretty much see the entire city north to south from this perspective. As you can see, there's the hills over here. These are not the fancy hills, so I'll get to that in a moment. Straight ahead is the Los Santos Skyline. Absolutely awesome in the game. I'm going to fly right through there. Make sure to showcase this awesome city for you guys. Maze Bank building on our left right now. Just past it. Turn right and go past the hills real quick. Go back past downtown. So over here are the hills. A bunch of fancy homes up on the hillside. Just like GTA 5 and Beverly Hills. Down below, obviously, neighborhoods. This is not Center City though. I'm gonna head back towards downtown right now. South and go by here and all that good stuff. So again, this is Center City, Los Santos. So we're gonna fly south. There's the observatory. Past the observatory, let's go right. So right here, we're flying down the beach. There's the into the mountain region of the map. So let's go ahead and head out. Our goal for the mountain region is kind of just fly out here. We're going to go try to look at Mount Chiliad and head up into San Fierro, the fake San Francisco, to kind of fly around there as well, showcase each city. It took us about 5 minutes to showcase Los Santos by air, so I suspect this will be like a 15-20 minute video, and that'll be perfect for the length of our stream as we're recording this live as well. Of course, there's trees just spawning in, we should probably go higher. For a better understanding where we're at, we're right here. What we're doing is trying to cross here because this is Mount Chiliad. Fly over Mount Chiliad, where we'll fly over San Fierro and showcase the town and showcase the Golden Gate, aka the Gant Bridge, and move into the desert as planned and stuff. So we have a decent chunk to go, but this is Region 205 we gotta cover. Right here, guys, you can see Mount Chiliad. Right now I'm just kind of flying up here, working my way up to towards the top of it. So we're almost at the top of Mount Chiliad. There's still a little ways to go. As you guys can see, there's like a bike trail on it. For those who know Mount Chiliad from the new game, much different. So there you go. We've covered Mount Chiliad, so let's go ahead and head down into San Fierro, aka fake San Francisco. This is going to be the third part out of 5 of our flight tour video of the original San Andreas game. So let's see. We're coming up the coast right now into San Fierro. We're going to kind of just fly over the neighborhoods, work our way through the city up to the Golden Gate Bridge. So, welcome to San Fran. You can see the hills are starting up. San Fran's known for its hills. You'll see a lot more drastic hills as we head further north. You can see the skyline to my left in the background, but I'm kind of working my way around, so just bear with me. Trying to showcase it. We're going to kind of go back and forth. So here is the airport for the city. But we have no reason to be here, so we're going to head back out. San Fierro. This is downtown San Fierro. This is my favorite game, my favorite city in the game. Correct myself. It has the steep hills. It has the nice real estate. It has Lombard Street. It has that pyramid-shaped skyscraper right there. That's pretty cool. It's not the Golden Gate, guys. Unfortunately, I can't like change my view much. Looking left and right. Look behind me, but I can't really look left and right. So, turning around, this is downtown San Fierro, guys. Moving up into the hills over here. There's Lombard Street. For anyone who knows, heard of Lombard Street, that's it right there below me in the swerving road going up the hill. Or down. I believe traffic flows down on that street from my experience when I was younger. So up here are the steep hills of San Fran. So let's go ahead. These are the coastal houses. There's the Golden Gate Bridge, also known as the Gant Bridge. Quick little tour of San Fierro. pretty easily to sum it up pretty quickly. The whole coastal on the west side is pretty much what you saw there before we got to the bridge. A bunch of fancy looking townhomes with driveways on the coast. There's the Gam Bridge, much smaller than the real thing, which leads us over to Sausalito, very small in the game. We're going to go ahead and start breaking out towards the desert for location number 4. Around the dam and like around that region. Apparently there's a sandstorm going on, of course, and it's starting to get nighttime, so our visibility is like almost none right now. Not the best time to go touring the desert, but as you can see, we officially entered the desert. We're probably going to get up close and personal with the beauty of the desert at this point to see. But as you guys can see, this is the desert summed up. Nervous about that. Right below us is what would have been the Hoover Dam. Right here, guys. Just want to do that so you guys can see it better. Moving over this way, we got the satellite over here. And then the only other thing we're seeing is the Area 51 and the airplane. We gotta turn sharp. That's Area 51 to our right there. I really don't want to venture too close. You can see right there, Area 51. We're gonna turn away because they have they try to shoot down your plane if you get too close, and I really don't want to risk it. So just a quick view of Area 51. To the airplane graveyard, the final stop of our tour video through the desert by Dodo. Our next stop is going to be Las Venturas Strip. We're going to fly right down the strip and head down to Los Santos to close out our tour of the map by air video. And the remainder of our stream for anyone watching live. Unfortunately, not enough time to do the train tour as well. The train tour will take like 10 minutes, but I don't want to delay any later than I already push it. I'll squeeze it in tonight during our police patrol, but either way, just showcasing this is northern Las Venturas, north of the strip, and it's really, this is like the high-end neighborhood in my view. None of the rest is real, of course, going out of your way to see. Moving along, we'll start turning now as we're going to head right down the street. Welcome to Las Venturas, aka the fake Vegas. You'll see a bunch of nice casinos, sex shops apparently, Starfish Casino. There's that fountain there. It's pretty cool. They did a pretty good job with this back in the day. It sucks I can't like turn left and right with the camera while we're flying, but I'm doing my best to show you guys everything. The obelisk. We'll turn around and go back up the strip and then come down the alternative side of the city before we head back to Los Santos. Down here is the southern neighborhood. It's like ranch style homes down here and mountain dressing. So flying back north, get another perspective on the Las Venturas Strip. Taking you on the back streets, give you guys a better look around back here. See what's going on back here. They're like building like a new casino right here or something. They got a bunch of like shopping strips on the left. There's nothing else to really see out that way. This is like what the back streets of the city look like. Now we're going to make our way back to Los Santos to close out our tour video. So we're flying over one of the bigger small towns in the mountain region of the game. As you guys can see, Los Santos is pretty damn close. You can see the Skyline right there in the background. The first city we started with. My favorite skylines in the game. Instead of landing at LSIA, let's land here on the highway to close out our video. Let's do something a little bit more dangerous. We can try and go to the top of the maze bank building, actually. If we die, we die. I'm gonna try. Let's try and end the video with a unique ending. That high up. Oh shit. I have a feeling we're hitting this plane's max height, guys. I don't think we can take it to the top. Let's go on a steady but reasonable climb. God. The plane just pulled me. What the hell was that? I think we were stalling. I don't think we're like back at the same height, guys. I don't think we're gonna be able to go up there. This plane barely wants to get to the height of that building. Unfortunately, let's just end it. We might not have landed on that building, but it's so much taller. We had a lot of land to go. We could barely get up the side, so. That is that. Thank you for watching our tour of Los Santos, San Fierro, Las Venturas, the desert, and the mountain areas by plane. Would appreciate if you like and subscribe. For anyone watching live, unfortunately, we're out of time, guys. We hit the 2 hours on the stream clock, I'm pretty sure, or we're really close to it. As much as I would love to stay on and do the train tour, we don't have enough time. The train tour will take us 10-15 minutes,
Warm it
so
up, Kane. Warm it up, CJ.
what I'm thinking
Warm it up,
is
Kane.
tonight we're going to do the police role play tonight from 10:15 till like midnight. I'm pretty sure we won't need an entire hour, 45 minutes for police patrol, maybe like an hour or so. And then we can spend the rest. We can do the train tour tonight. We can also work on some of those side missions if we got the time. But I'm going to let it be, you know. We're going to get all the videos done no matter what. And for Saturday's session, it's Cheat Code Madness. So anything we don't get done today or tonight will be carried over to Saturday's stream. And we'll just add it on the list for then. So that is that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. There'll be a separate stream tonight. It's not going to be part 3. It's going to be its own individual stream, just so you guys are aware. Tune in later to figure out what we're going to do and stuff. But I'm thinking train tour and all that kind of stuff all in one session. I forgot to save the game, but I'll do that on my own time right now in the background. Because I have the parachute, so I can fly over to it. That should help out. But shout out real quick to our supporters. We have BBT on Patreon, as well as membership. We also have our other members, BFG, Big Yin, J Smoke, and our super chatters, BFG Weekly Vlogs, Captain Surge, and J Smoke again. Appreciate the support, everyone. You get your name on this list for an entire month if you support us any of the methods you see below. Just so you guys know. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tonight for more GTA San Andreas as we move forward to closing out this game on the channel. Peace out.
Let's move on. That's my dealer, you jack man. Say, drop me off at the weed spot. I'm ready to go.